am Satyam Shrivastava from India. Have a deep interest in history, made this video about Russian history, for all history lovers from different countries. Russia, the largest country in the world, boasts a rich tapestry of history woven across centuries. Situated in Eastern Europe and spanning Northern Asia, this enigmatic land has seen the rise and fall of empires, the throes of revolutions, and the rise of a global superpower. Russia's story begins thousands of years ago with the emergence of various ethnic groups and tribes, such as the Scythians and the Eastern Slavs. However, it was not until the 9th century that the first notable state, Kievan Rus, emerged. At its height, Kievan Rus was a major power, governing vast territories and trading extensively with Byzantium. However, internal conflicts and invasions by the Mongols in the 13th century led to its dissolution. The Mongol invasion introduced the era, known as the Tatar yoke, which lasted for over 2 centuries. Throughout this period, the Mongols had indirect control over the Russian principalities, although many of these retained a degree of autonomy. It was not until the reign of the Grand Duchy of Moscow in the late 15th century that the Mongol hold was successfully challenged and weakened. Under Ivan III, Moscow's power significantly expanded, freeing Moscow from Mongol control. Ivan III took the title of Grand Prince of all Rus, setting the foundation for the later Russian Tsarist state. His work was further continued by his grandson Ivan IV, known as Ivan the Terrible, Russia's first Tsar. Ivan the Terrible's reign was marked by ruthless expansion and centralization, but also by internal strife and violence. The beginning of the 18th century saw a transformative era under Peter the Great, who extensively modernized Russia. Peter the Great reformed its administration and expanded its territory, establishing Russia as a major European power. Encouraged by Western ideologies, Russia began competing with European nations economically and militarily. Following Peter's reforms, Russia continued to grow. The 19th century was dominated by Tsar Alexander II's liberal policies, including the emancipation of the serfs. Despite these reforms, political unrest began to stir. The revolutions of the early 20th century led to the 1917 Bolshevik Revolution, replacing the Russian Empire with the Soviet Union, heralding the rise of a socialist state. The communist nation played a pivotal role in World War II. The Soviet Union emerged as a superpower rivaling the United States during the Cold War era.